It's April of 2020, and people are hopping onto Roblox to move away from COVID. With the rise of such a pandemic, everyone just stays home and finds new hobbies to try doing. One of these many people is named Theo, a 13-year-old boy who just found about Roblox after some random video he found while scrolling. Theo loved to play games, whether they were physical sports games or just simple video games, but he was restricted to only video games once the pandemic hit. He decided to fiddle around with Roblox games such as Arsenal and Phantom Forces. It took him some time to learn, yeah, but he eventually got the hang of it, having learned how to get first place every single time. We hop into 2021, and Theo has found some new friends to play with. Most of these were friends he already knew in middle school, but some of them were also new friends that he met on a rather wide platform. These people were quite entertaining friends, just having fun owning everyone as they teamed up in games. Eventually, Theo decided to group a majority of them together, forming an amazing friend group. There were a total of 8 people, including himself. They always played often, usually just jumping people in random shooter games. A few months pass, and Theo was just playing Arsenal by himself, as per usual. He decided to continue bombing each game, just earning first place over and over. However, a competitor suddenly spawns in. He suddenly gets second place a few times, which was a bit annoying. How does he respond? He responds with more shooting. Duh. Anyhow, the two compete over and over again, until his competitor eventually just gets bored. They ask in chat, "You're pretty good at this game," and then send a friend request. Theo hesitates a little, but decides to friend them anyways, perhaps as a way to learn from them, or something like that. Anyhow, the competitor leaves, and Theo's just left by himself, shooting more Robloxians with ease. It's 2022, and Theo decides to play with his competitor more. He asks what their name is, and they just say, "Sophia, what about you?" He responds, and they just continue playing for the next few hours. Eventually, they just decide to start texting in Discord, just chatting away after a while. Not much would really happen, right? Well, not exactly. After a little while, the two started to feel a little different than usual. Sophia opened up to him about her friends being a little odd towards her. Theo responded with confusion at first, but eventually understood her, giving her comfort and time when need be. This turned out to be really helpful for her, and she started to trust him more and more, eventually leading the two to wanting to try dating. There were some issues, yeah, but they always talked it out and started to grow a little closer together. However, Theo's friend group was growing a little suspicious. Some of them pondered why he wasn't responding as much, and the others were wondering what he's been doing with someone else lately. He sighed and just decided to open up. "I got a girlfriend and nothing more." All he thought that would really happen is that they would just understand him, right? Some of Theo's friends turn on him after receiving the news, feeling shocked that he would betray them. They suddenly leave him and just start gossiping about him. To them, he was just nothing more than a stupid rebel, thinking that he would rather spend time with others instead of them. Theo responds with confusion and worry, wondering why this is happening just for that. He was happy with Sophia, knowing that he was helping with her problems. At least he thought so. He starts defending himself, trying to explain that it was nothing more than a relationship. Of course, they just respond with more accusations and gossip. They send screenshots of text messages talking bad about him, wanting him gone just for dating. He was falsely accused of being a predator, when, in reality, the group haven't even asked him a single question about the relationship. The reality was that Theo was just happily dating Sophia, trying to help her with her mild social issues. Eventually, he just gives up, hoping that everything will fix itself by blocking and reporting them. He just sits in bed, staring at the ceiling and hoping that everything just goes back to normal. We skip by a few months in 2023. Theo doesn't know what to do. He looks over his phone, rereading the same message over and over again. He just doesn't know how to process it. His friends are gone, his family's busy, and he's just stuck by himself. Sitting on his desk, he just curls up, not knowing what else to do.